A second U.S. Air Force F-35 stealth fighter has declared a mid-air emergency within just 24 hours, escalating fears of a dangerous confrontation between the U.S. and Iran. According to media reports, the advanced Lockheed Martin F-35A Lightning II transmitted the International Emergency Squawk Code 7700 while flying over the Gulf of Oman. Moments later, the stealth jet reportedly diverted toward the United Arab Emirates and landed at Al Dhafra Air Base, but the biggest claim comes from Tehran. Iranian media is now claiming the American stealth fighter may have been struck during operations near the Strait of Hormuz, one of the world's most critical oil shipping routes. So far, there is no official confirmation from the Pentagon, but the timing is explosive. The incident comes as U.S.-Iran tensions are rapidly spiraling following tanker confrontations, military threats, and growing naval activity across the Gulf waters. And this was not an isolated scare. Iran's Tasnim news agency says another U.S. Air Force F-35 also squawked the same 7700 emergency code over the Gulf just a day earlier. Then came more drama. Two American military aircraft, a KC-135 Stratotanker and a Boeing KC-46 Pegasus refueling aircraft, also reportedly declared emergencies during operations in the region. One of the aircraft reportedly vanished from radar after transmitting the distress signal over the Strait of Hormuz. The Persian Gulf is now witnessing a surge in military incidents at a time when the region is already on edge. On March 19th, Iranian media claimed an American F-35 was hit over Iran, forcing an emergency landing. The U.S. acknowledged an emergency landing but denied any shoot-down. On April 3rd, Iranian outlets again claimed a second U.S. F-35 had been downed over central Iran. Downing of an F-35 is considered a major military and geopolitical event for several reasons. The F-35 Lightning II is considered one of the most advanced stealth fighters in the world, used by the U.S. and key allies. It is designed to evade radar, conduct deep strike missions, gather intelligence, and dominate contested airspace. A successful strike on an F-35 would raise serious questions about U.S. air superiority and the effectiveness of stealth technology. It would also be a major victory for Iran, especially if the aircraft were hit near the Strait of Hormuz. An F-35 is extremely expensive, F-35A, roughly $80 to $90 million per jet. The real operational value can exceed $100 million. Training a single F-35 pilot can cost millions more. Beyond money, the aircraft carries highly sensitive stealth and electronic warfare technology. If wreckage falls into hostile hands, adversaries could study its radar-evading design, sensors, and systems. That is why even reports of an F-35 emergency or possible damage immediately draw global attention, especially during a tense U.S.-Iran standoff. With fighter jets scrambling, emergency signals flashing, and accusations flying between Tehran and Washington, fears are growing that even a single miscalculation could ignite a far wider conflict in the Middle East. The question now is, are these isolated technical emergencies or warning signs of a much bigger confrontation ahead? The Iranian military has warned that Iran would deploy new tactics, surprise weapons, and capabilities beyond the enemy's imagination if war resumes with the U.S. or Israel. An IRGC spokesperson said in April that Iran had not yet used all its capabilities during the conflict and would unveil weapons and warfare methods the enemy cannot counter in any renewed war.